had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
This is like the 15th time I've tried to record this video, and this is why I need to record this video to get back onto YouTube. I'm back semi full-time, if that's a thing. I guess I could just say part-time. Right, okay, let's get into it. The story of the title will be just a little bit down the end of the video, but don't skip to it yet. I want to talk about why I'm back, how it happened, etc, etc. So primarily, DPJ wants to cover Starfield on his channel. Starfield is going to be a huge game, hopefully with an incredible amount of content that is really good for video tutorials and guides and tips and stuff like that. And it's piqued my interest a little bit, and he asked me to cover his channel while he's on holiday for the week prior to Starfield and the week after Starfield comes out, because obviously he's not going to be able to make videos. So he wants me to play the game, record the videos and upload them to his channel, which obviously is a good friend of mine, best friend, I guess, really, when you want to put it that way. And obviously I'm going to help him get into the search algorithm, get his channel boosted, and hopefully when he comes back he can blow up on the game and earn loads and loads of money. But while I'm doing that, I thought about, well, if I'm going to do all this work anyway and make all these videos, I might as well make the same videos for my channel in a different way, varied editing and stuff, you know, at different times uploading, so you're not just getting one video on DPJ's and the same video on mine. But I just figured I might as well earn some money off my channel while I'm doing it. So I'm back now specifically to kind of just get back into the flow of editing and getting back in front of a microphone and a camera and getting all the cobwebs out. You know, like I said, I've tried to record this like 15 times and kept messing it up. So it takes a lot to get back into YouTube. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a few games, do a little compilations and that. You know, the first one that I'm going to do is a game called Viewfinder. It's an incredible, unique game. It won't just be me playing a game. It's going to be like cut up into compilation. You'll see. I might do some reacts, some try not to laugh, some like Reddit stuff, you know, just varying things that aren't my typical content, but for me to just get back into it and get back talking, because talking in YouTube and talking in real life are two very different things, and I need to get back into it so that I'm producing high quality content. Well, I consider it that, for DPJ's channel when his videos go live that are made by me. If you have anything that you want me to react to, or any kind of video ideas and stuff that you think would be fun, let me know down below in the comments or on Twitter. Link is in the video description. Wow, I haven't said that in a long time. Links in the video description. No one ever clicks on them. No one ever goes down there and clicks on them. No one ever follows me on Twitter from a video, so I don't even know why I say it. I don't know why I say it. So in general, for me and life right now, I'm way happier and healthier than I've ever been. Mentally, I have fulfilled a lot of satisfaction that I needed in terms of socializing, in terms of making friends. I haven't really done much about like going out and doing things, which was one of the things I wanted to do, but I have found the same kind of feeling just from being at work and socializing and being around people. I had incredible work colleagues. Some of them turned into friends, some of them turned into pretty much family for me, people who I'll love and protect for the rest of my life. So I've fulfilled a lot of what I wanted just from working, so that has been incredible. Therapy has also helped me mentally, and a couple of the roles that I had at this job, other than security, which is what we're going to talk about, was very physical, laborious jobs, which helped me get physically active and more fit and stuff like that. I've lost loads of weight. I'm just in a better, healthier position, and I'm so much happier than I've ever been. There's still some things missing, still things I'm working on, and things moving forward, and things I want to do in terms of job and work and getting out there. I now have more confidence and more possibilities to do that. So I'm very happy right now. So let's talk about security work over here in the UK, specifically where I live in Birmingham. Certain areas around here are just not very nice. There's a lot of idiots, morons, thieves, aggressive people, dumb kids who just want to act like big men, and just dangerous situations. And security here, especially when your hands are tied in a lot of ways, which I won't get into, but you know, you can only do a certain amount of stuff. It was a very anxiety filled job, as you would expect, but there's things that you couldn't control that were anxiety filled, which again ties back to the things that our hands were tied. Anyway, let's move on. But this specific thing that happened was very different to a typical security interaction. Most of the time I'd catch someone at the door or whatever, accuse them, and they would take their aggression to like 11, because they know that if they get aggressive 9 times out of 10, I'm going to back down and they can go about their day. It was like their last ditch effort to get away with what they'd done. which is fine, you know, it happens. But this specific incident was a group of 12 to 15-year-old kids, probably about 10 of them. I can't remember exactly how many there were, but they were in the store and they were just wrecking the place and just being nuisances. They were in the disabled toilets, destroying it, just being dickheads like kids are nowadays, because they haven't got good parents. They just got no filter. They've got no care. They've got no fear, and they just act like goddamn idiots. So I go to them and I throw them out because the security guard who was working at the time wasn't there, and other customers were getting angry and upset. So I just threw them out. They give it all the talk and all the big man act like, oh, we're not going anywhere, blah, 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 blah. So I just said, look, just get outside. So eventually they go outside, but then they decide to act even more idiotic by getting in the way of other customers by driving their bikes and their scooters in the doorways. So elderly customers, pensioners, mothers with little baby kids were just getting in their way, potentially hitting them. I think they did hit one of them. And I was just like, what are you doing? So I get another complaint. So I go out and I say, look here. I was like, you're getting in people's ways. I need you to move off the car park. Oh, we're not moving, blah, 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 make us, blah, blah, blah. And I said, look, I said, you're all banned from the store now. I said, now you're trespassing. I was like, now I'm calling the police. You got 10 minutes to move on. Now, I wasn't going to call the police because the police here are absolutely useless. I could tell them that someone's been stabbed in the eye and it would take them 2 hours to get there. It was more of just like a threat to hope they just be like, oh, this ain't worth it. Let's just go. And then everyone's happy. The problem's solved. I get to go about my day. Customers get to just do their shopping and these kids can go prat around and do whatever they want anywhere else. They didn't want to do that. I just realized there's a light here. They didn't want to do that. And they specifically waited for 3 hours outside the store with a machete, waiting for me to finish my shift. Because obviously they were just going to try and probably goad me into a fight and then try and stab me with a machete. But I'd already caught onto this, so I just sat in the security office and I was watching them on the cameras, recording everything. Police had been called. They're like, oh, it's not a priority. Because apparently someone threatening or basically holding me hostage within the store because I couldn't leave, because the front door and the staff door are right next to each other. So if I'd went out either door, they would have seen me. Couldn't go out any of the fire exits, obviously, for obvious reasons. And I was just sitting in the security room and I was like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I'm a grown adult being held hostage by kids with a machete. Now, you know, like I said, I'm used to it, so I wasn't kind of like fearful of the confrontation, but it was just like, that confrontation is going to end up with me dead, and it's just not worth it for £11 an hour is what I was being paid. So that was the last straw for me, because I was already at the point of leaving anyway, and I was just like, this is ridiculous. Like, why am I doing this? Like, why? So I just left, and honestly, best thing I ever did, because I didn't realize how miserable I was at that job until I actually left. You know, I had all the great socializing, friendships, all that kind of stuff. I thought that was so much positivity that I didn't really think about the negative aspects that were happening to me. And then when I left, I realized that all that positive stuff wasn't really that big of a deal. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm better off not here. So that's my position right now, not working. Hopefully we'll be working again soon, but I'm happier, I'm healthier, I'm in a better place, and coming back to YouTube, I suppose. Let me know what you think down below, if you care or you don't care, which most people probably won't care. But it is what it is. I love you guys. I missed you guys. I miss doing this. And hopefully over the next few weeks, you'll see a couple of fun little videos here and there. And then when Starfield comes out, we'll just see what happens. But anyway, thank you for watching. I've been easy. Now you guys have been awesome.